Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Houghton Hepburn, born on May 12, 1907, died on June 29, 2003, was an American actress of film, stage and television. Hepburn's career as a Hollywood leading lady spanned over 60 years. She was known for her headstrong liberty, spirited personality and outspokenness, cultivating a screen persona that matched this public image, and regularly playing strong-willed, sophisticated women. She worked in a range of genres, from screwball comedy to literary drama, and earned her various accolades, including 4 Academy Awards for Best Actress, still a record for any performer. In 1999, Hepburn was named the greatest female star of classic Hollywood cinema by the American Film Institute. Raised in Connecticut by wealthy, progressive parents, Hepburn began to act while at Bryn Mawr College. Favorable reviews of her work on Broadway brought her to the attention of Hollywood. Her early years in film brought her international fame, including an Academy Award for Best Actress for her third film, Morning Glory, 1933, but this was followed by a series of commercial failures culminating in the critically lauded box office failure Bringing Up Baby, 1938. Hepburn masterminded her own comeback, buying out her contract with RKO Radio Pictures and acquiring the film rights to the Philadelphia Story, which she sold on the condition that she be the star. That comedy film was a box office success and landed her a 3rd Academy Award nomination. In the 1940s, she was contracted to Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, where her career focused on an alliance with Spencer Tracy. The screen partnership spanned 26 years, and produced 9 films. Hepburn challenged herself in the latter half of her life, as she tackled Shakespearean stage productions and a range of literary roles. She found a niche playing middle-aged spinsters, such as in The African Queen, 1951, a persona the public embraced. Hepburn received 3 more Academy Awards for her performances in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, 1967, The Lion in Winter, 1968, and On Golden Pond, 1981. In the 1970s, she began appearing in television films, which later became her focus. She made her final screen appearance at the age of 87. After a period of inactivity and ill health, Hepburn died in 2003 at the age of 96. Hepburn shunned the Hollywood publicity machine and refused to conform to society's expectations of women, famously wearing trousers before they were fashionable for women. She was briefly married as a young woman but thereafter lived independently. With her unconventional lifestyle and the independent characters she brought to the screen, Hepburn epitomized the modern woman in the 20th century United States, and is remembered as an important cultural figure. Legacy. Hepburn is considered an important and influential cultural figure. Ross Horton and Sally Simmons included her in their book Women Who Changed the World, which honors 50 women who helped shape world history and culture. She is also named in Encyclopedia Britannica's list of 300 women who changed the world, Ladies' Home Journal's book 100 Most Important Women of the 20th Century, Variety magazine's 100 Icons of the Century, and she is number 84 on VH1's list of the 200 greatest pop culture icons of all time. In 1999, the American Film Institute named Hepburn the greatest American screen legend among females. Regarding Hepburn's film legacy, one of her biographers, Sheridan Morley, said she broke the mold for women in Hollywood, where she brought a new breed of strong-willed females to the screen. Film academic Andrew Britton wrote a monograph studying Hepburn's key presence within classical Hollywood, a consistent, potentially radical disturbance, and pinpoints her central influence in bringing feminist issues to the screen. Off-screen, Hepburn's lifestyle was ahead of her time, coming to symbolize the modern woman and playing a part in changing gender attitudes. Horton and Simmons write, confident, intelligent and witty, 4-time Oscar winner Katharine Hepburn defied convention throughout her professional and personal life. Hepburn provided an image of an assertive woman whom, females, could watch and learn from. After Hepburn's death, film historian Janine Basinger stated, "What she brought us was a new kind of heroine, modern and independent. She was beautiful, but she did not rely on that. Mary McNamara, an entertainment journalist and reviewer for the Los Angeles Times, wrote, "More than a movie star, Katharine Hepburn was the patron saint of the independent American female." She was not universally revered by feminists, however, who were angered by her public declarations that women cannot have it all, meaning a family and a career. Hepburn's legacy extends to fashion, where she pioneered wearing trousers at a time when it was a radical move for a woman. She helped make trousers acceptable for women, and fans began to imitate her clothing. In 1986 she received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Council of Fashion Designers of America in recognition of her influence on women's fashion. A number of Hepburn's films have become classics of American cinema, with 4 of her pictures, The African Queen, The Philadelphia Story, Bringing Up Baby, and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, featured on the American Film Institute's list of the 100 greatest American films of all time. Adam's Rib and Woman of the Year were included in the AFI's list of the greatest American comedies. Her clipped, patrician voice is considered one of the most distinctive in film history. Hepburn has been honored with several memorials. The Turtle Bay community in New York City, where she maintained a residence for over 60 years, dedicated a garden in her name in 1997. After Hepburn's death in 2003, the intersection of East 49th Street and 2nd Avenue was renamed Katharine Hepburn Place. 3 years later, Bryn Mawr College, Hepburn's alma mater, launched the Katharine Hepburn Center. It is dedicated to both the actress and her mother and encourages women to address important issues affecting their gender. The center awards the annual Katharine Hepburn Medal, which recognizes women whose lives, work and contributions embody the intelligence, drive, and independence of the 4-time Oscar-winning actress, and whose award recipients are chosen on the basis of their commitment and contributions to the Hepburn women's greatest passions, civic engagement and the arts. The Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center was opened in 2009 in Old Saybrook, Connecticut, the location of the Hepburn family beach home, which she loved and later owned. The building includes a performance space and a Katharine Hepburn museum. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences Library and the New York Public Library hold collections of Hepburn's personal papers. Selections from the New York collection, which documents Hepburn's theatrical career, were presented in a 5-month exhibition, Katharine Hepburn, in Her Own Files, in 2009. Other exhibitions have been held to showcase Hepburn's career. One Life, Kate, a centennial celebration was held at the National Portrait Gallery in Washington from November 2007 to September 2008. Kent State University exhibited a selection of her film and theater costumes from October 2010 to September 2011 in Katharine Hepburn, Dressed for Stage and Screen. Hepburn has also been honored with her own postal stamp as part of the Legends of Hollywood stamp series. In 2015, the British Film Institute held a 2-month retrospective of Hepburn's work. Thanks for watching HerStory channel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe our channel.